Once upon a time, in a kingdom where the moon never set, there lived a young girl named Lyra. Her hair was silver like moonlight, and her eyes sparkled like stars scattered across the night sky. Unlike other children, Lyra could hear whispers in the wind, soft secrets carried across forests, mountains, and rivers. People said she was gifted, but also feared, because no one else could hear the whispers that told of hidden magic and unseen dangers. One night, while wandering near the crystal lake, Lyra noticed something unusual. The water shimmered brighter than usual, reflecting a silver glow beneath its surface. Curious, she dipped her hand in and pulled out a tiny silver key. It hummed softly and whispered her name. Lyra stared in awe, sensing that this key was no ordinary object. She slipped it into her pocket, unaware that Veyron, the dark sorcerer, had been searching for this very key his entire cursed life. The whispers guided Lyra through the whispering woods, a place where trees could talk and rivers sang gentle melodies. At first, the forest seemed welcoming, but soon she realized it tested those who entered. A shadow moved among the trunks, following her silently. Lyra's heart pounded, but the whispers encouraged her. "Trust your courage, little Moonlight, and you will find the path." It was there she met Thane, a young warrior with eyes like molten gold, cursed to turn to stone at sunrise. At first, he warned her to leave, afraid of danger. But when shadows attacked, they fought side by side. Though strangers, a bond of trust quickly grew between them. And together, they vowed to find the secret behind the key before Veyron did. Their journey was perilous. The first test came at the Bridge of Echoes, a long, crumbling bridge suspended over an endless abyss. Every footstep brought forward a vision of their deepest fears. Lyra saw her village lost to darkness. Thane saw himself trapped in stone forever. Trembling, they held hands and whispered courage to one another, stepping forward until the visions dissolved, leaving the bridge intact. Next, they encountered the Mirror Fox, a sly, silver-furred creature who could steal reflections and twist reality. The fox tempted them with visions of treasure and power, but Lyra realized the fox was testing their desire. Instead of chasing illusions, they stayed true to their mission. The Mirror Fox, impressed by their wisdom, stepped aside and vanished into mist, leaving behind a faint trail of silver sparkles to guide them. Their final challenge was the Labyrinth of Forgotten Dreams, a maze where time moved backward. Every wrong turn caused memories to fade, and every shadow whispered doubts. At the maze's center, they discovered a small glowing pool. Peering into it, Lyra saw the door they sought, the moonlit door, shimmering in silver, suspended above a jagged cliff. But before they could reach it, Veyron appeared, his dark cloak swirling like smoke, eyes burning with hatred. Shadows lashed out, trying to drag Lyra and Thane into the abyss. Lyra's hands trembled as she held the key. Then, a thought struck her. The key isn't for treasure, it's for courage. She took a deep breath, held Thane's hand, and focused on the strength they had gained on their journey. The key glowed brighter, and a wave of silver light shot out, banishing Veyron into a mirror of his own darkness. As the darkness faded, Thane felt the curse lift from him. The first sunrise in 100 years painted the sky in hues of gold and pink. Lyra placed the key back into the crystal lake, letting it sink beneath the waves, knowing some magic was meant to guide, not to own. Lyra and Thane returned home as heroes, but more importantly, they returned wiser. The kingdom celebrated their courage, but the story of the girl who followed whispers in the wind spread far and wide. reminding all who heard it that true magic lies within courage, friendship, and believing in yourself. From that day forward, when the wind whispered softly through the trees, children listened closely, hoping to hear secrets and guidance, just as Lyra had done.